Welcome to sitting Qigong. Let's just start off by closing our eyes, feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your sitting bones on the chair, feeling your hands on your knees, backing your chin in just ever such a little so that your neck lengthens, your head going up towards the sky. And at the same time, allow your sitting bone to drop, not your sitting bone, your sacrum to drop down. So it lengthens the lumbar spine. So you've got space between your sacrum and the top of your head. Just notice where your breath is. And you're most welcome to have your back right against the back of the chair. Just notice how your body feels. Maybe it's still sleepy. Maybe being up a little bit and it's already a little bit tired. Just have a sense of what's going on. Right, okay. So let's start off by warming up our hands. So you've got 6 meridians that either start or finish in the fingers and the thumb of the hand. So just by doing this, we start activating those meridians. If you need to at this stage, you could put a small cushion behind the small of your back. You're more comfortable like that. And then we start dry washing the hands and the wrists. Wrists have got some very strong acupressure points in there as well. So nice to rub them and go right up your arm, your elbow, and turn over. So everything is nice and warm. Good. And the sun's coming up, so I've got an external warming as well as an internal chi warming going on here. Hands on your face and stroking up your face to the top of the forehead and then down just in front of your ears. Let's take a breath in as we go up through the nose if you can. Breathe out. In and out through the nose. And now take your fingers and you're going to rake through your scalp. So rake through your hair, coming down, raking through. Predominantly parasympathetic nervous system area here. So when you do any massage around the face or the skull, your body is going to go into a more relaxed state. That's why your mother used to do this to you when you had a headache or a temperature when you were little. Certainly my mom did. Coming down, and then let's just activate your ears. Lots of acupuncture points in the ears, and all the different organs are represented in the ears. So it just wakes everything up. And if you're just waking up in the morning, that's what you want to be doing. One more. Okay, and then let's just feel our chest. So feel your sternum or your breastbone in the middle, and then as you come up, feel your clavicle, your collarbone going out to either side, so that you're comfortable in your chair and well supported. As you come to the end of the clavicle, where it comes into the shoulder, there's a little hollow here. It's called shoulder nest. And if you give it a little massage there, you're over your pec minor muscle. And if your shoulders are too far forwards because your pec minors are too tight, so just open up there a little bit. But you're also over the first and second rib, which is where your first and second lung point are. So activating the lung meridian. And we can also give it a little knock. You just massage it, or you give it a little knock, activate it then. And we carry on this active chi massage down the front of the arm, all the way down to the hand and fingers, turn over and knock all the way back behind your shoulder, your trapezius, and to your 7th cervical vertebra there as well. Come back to the front, down you go again. And if your hands are sore and you don't want to rub, you don't want to knock, you can just rub down there and rub back. come back to the first and second lung point in shoulder nest, what we call shoulder nest. Your cup is very good for your immunity, very good for your lungs. So it's in winter, it's going to strengthen your immune system, and it's also going to strengthen your lungs. And then we can just wipe down really fast to activate your lung meridians there. Oh, shake a little bit. Let's do the other side. Along the collarbone until we get to that hollow just in front of the shoulder nest, and give it a bit of a massage. So is any tender point there, you can give it a little bit of extra. And give it a knock. Activating the first and second lung point, and then down the lung meridian, and also the heart there as well, up along the back of the arm, the yang meridians, all the way up along your trapezius to your last cervical vertebra, come back again, down, up, one more down, and up, all the way back over your trapezius, and turn your head so that you can get that last neck vertebra. Come to the front, back to your shoulder nest, a couple of knocks, it's just a quick activation there. So what have we got in here? We've got our lung meridian, we've got our pericardium meridian there, and we've got our heart meridian over there, all the yin meridians there. Okay, let's do a little bit of wake up for the over the kidney area. So go to the base of the ribs there, and then knock up and down, or just rub up and down if you don't want to knock. Knocking on the over the last ribs and on either side of your spine. So we're over the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So when we do this, we get the body to produce a bit of adrenaline and cortisol, which is really good in the morning when you wake up and you've got to get busy, be active for the day. And from there, we can knock on the sides of the buttocks, and we can go right down outside of the legs, over your feet, and come up. Just do one more. First of all, over the kidney area, and then sides of the buttocks, down the legs, all the way down, and come up. And just hands over your belly. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now pop your hands under your last ribs at the side, and you can squeeze in a little bit here. So as you breathe in, your diaphragm, which is attached to the base of your sternum, attaches alongside the rib line all the way down to your second lumbar vertebra. And there's a little bit of fascia up to T12 there. So the diaphragm's like a dome. So as you breathe in, that dome broadens and flattens. As it does that, it's going to push your belly out. So when we say breathing to your belly, that's what we're saying, is as you breathe in with your diaphragm moves down, belly swells out a little bit because you're increasing the pressure in your abdominal cavity. And as you relax the diaphragm, belly automatically comes in, and you squash the top cavity of the lungs here, and you help to push the air out. So we're looking at this being an active breath in, contracting the diaphragm, moves down. As you breathe out, you relax the diaphragm, and it just moves back up. So you're not having to push out with your tummy with that breath. So hands under your ribs, breathe in, and your hands move out. As your diaphragm flattens and expands, and breathe out. Follow the diaphragm in with your hands. Breathe in and actively push your hands away from your body. Just breathe in, relax, and just let them follow the ribs as they go back in again. Let's do in through the nose. And we do out through the mouth. It's a nice cleansing breath. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. Let's do 4 seconds in, 5 seconds out. 1, 3, 4, out for 5. 3, 4, 5. In for 4. Out for 5. Last one. In for 4. Out for 5. And relax. Good. Let's get a little bit of movement into the body. And we're going to start with Wise Owl turns his head to relieve the 7 fatigues and the 11 illnesses. So, chin is tucked in there. And as if you're moving on a piece of glass, chin not going up or down. You're going to turn your head and look behind you. And then turn your head back to center. So we're going to say an out breath as you go back. In breath as you come forwards. And let's do in through the nose, out through the mouth, out breath. In as you come forwards. As we repeat this movement, we are oiling the joints. We are hydrating the joints of the neck, of your cervical spine. And each time we do it, we get a little bit further because you're softening the fascia of the ligaments, fascia of the muscles. Now, when you turn your head, always let your eyes lead the way. When your eyes lead the way, so your eyes turn first and then your neck, you'll see that you get a bigger movement there. Coming back to center. Just go as far as is comfortable. Eyes lead the way, turn, look behind you. Come back, and now drop your arms at your sides. And as you look behind you, allow your hands to turn and face the front. And as you come back, let your palms face behind you. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, open, breathing in, turning your hands in, breathing out, open your hands, and breathing in. And as we've relaxed a little bit of tissue there, let's just clear. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out. So as we move, we release stagnation, whether it's stagnation of the muscles or any sense of emotional tension that was basically sitting in those muscles as well. And breathe out. Now we're going to do a really nice movement called playing with clouds. No, sorry, not playing with clouds. We're going to be doing playing with rainbows today, playing with rainbows. So your first of all, you take your hand, and as if you're feeling the surface of a big ball. And as you come up here, feel your lifting between your ilium and your ribs, and your hand comes just above the center of your head, which is a do 20 point. And then the other arm goes out, and you're going to look at the center of your palm at your Lagung point. So feel the lift through your spine, the broadness through your spine. And from here, you can take your arms over and just a little bit of side bend through the spine. Your feet are rooted on the ground. Coming back. This arm goes around the ball. This arm goes to the side. And look into your hand, lifting up between your lower ribs and your pelvis. And over you go to the side. So breathe into one side, breathe out to the other. Let's do breathing in and out through the nose here. Breathe in and breathe out. It's going to work better. See that your arm is over your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Getting a nice side bend through the spine at the same time. It's going to be a beautiful lift up through as you go. Hands are soft. Lift your palm. Imagine you've got a rainbow between your two hands. So you have a sense that your two hands are connected energetically to each other there. Feeling that energetic connection between the Lagung points, the palace of work as it's translated from the Chinese, and over. One more to each side. Out breath. In breath as you come up. Out breath. Coming up. And bring your hands back onto your knees. Right, we're going to do flying pigeon. So flying pigeon, we can use our legs as well. So our wings are going to go out, facing the front. And we're going to lean forward to bring our hands together without touching. And at the same time, one foot is going to go forwards. So flying pigeon, don't let your hands touch, just feel the energy between them and take your arms back. And as your arm goes back, so your foot goes back. You're going to come forwards, lean your body forwards, drop your head, and back you go. That's a breath in. Breathe out as you come forwards. You can breathe out through your mouth, or you can breathe out through your nose. Breathing in. Feel that expansion through your chest. Breathe out. Feel your back of your spine softening, opening between your shoulder blades. They're dropping your head forwards. And breathe in. Bring a foot back with you. Open the chest, making space for the lungs and the heart. Don't take your hands back. Keep them in line with the body. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. As you're opening here, you're opening your heart to the sky, ready for the day ahead. Breathing out. Softening your spine. So it can be quite a slow movement so that your spine can slowly, slowly let go as you lean forwards. And opening. Feel that you're opening on the recoil of your closing movement. One more to each side. Open. Last one. Down forwards. And open. Back, hands on your knees. Just feel your feet on the ground. We'll do one more flow here. Holding the ball. And here we're going to get a rotation through the spine. So your one hand is coming from the side and it's going to go across just to the level of your shoulder. And imagine that you're holding a crystal ball. And if crystal ball is too heavy for you, feel that you're holding just a lightly blown up children's beach ball. Now, if your hand is too slopey, it's going to fall out of your hand. So you want your hand to hold as if you're giving a very precious gift to somebody and then coming down. So you feel that rotation. It's not just a rotation of the shoulder, it's a rotation through your waist. So as we bring that up, take your foot behind you and just take your heel off the ground. So coming there, let's just do this with the one hand first, practicing. That's a breath in as you go across. Keep your chin tucked in. Lifting, rotating through the spine, turning and coming back. Remember, Qigong is full of spirals. We get the spiraling, open spiral there, and we get the closing spiral coming down. So what is going to happen to the other hand? The other hand is going to be down at your side, and this is your rooting hand. So we don't want it just to hang. We want to feel this hand connected to the ground, this whole side of the body connected, this foot firm and connected as we come up. And come down, bring your foot forwards, other foot back, and lift the ball to this side. Your shoulders coming forwards, back. Lift the opposite heel. Remember, root with this arm, coming back. So this, if you're giving a gift, you'd probably feel quite happy, would have some form of gratitude, or you might be a child just playing with a ball. So allow yourself to feel very light and playful as you do this. Going across, feeling yourself rooted here. Rooting down the one side, lifting up the other side. Coming down, lift up. Coming down, both your hands facing the earth there. So feeling gravity, force of gravity pulling your fingers down. Might even feel a bit of warmth there. So as you lift your arms and you're lifting shoulder, elbows, wrists, fingers, feel that gravitational chi. When you get to the center, big turn and feel nature all around you. Nature all around you, the birds, the animals, but also the people, the planet. And then as you come up, reaching for the sky, feeling we're going towards the universe there. And if it's a daytime, there's still stars. We can't quite see them. So you'll actually be accessing that star energy or just a higher wisdom. And then just allowing that to pour down and cross your wrists as you come down. Pour down through your body, your mind, and your emotions. And let's do one more. Feeling the earth, breathing in. Big turn, breathe out in your mouth. In breath going up to the sky. Feel your shoulders lifting up, elbows open, wrists, fingers up to the sky. Coming down and just balancing your mind, your emotions, and your physical body. And last one. Breathing in. Big turn, breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out as if you're just combing through your body's biomagnetic field. Bring your hands down just below your navel, close your eyes, and sit forward just a tiny bit. And we're going to be a wind in the bamboo in sitting. So imagine you're the bamboo and the wind is just blowing you from side to side. Just notice how your body feels. Notice your feet on the ground. Notice any sounds around you. Notice the touch of your clothes on your skin, or the breeze on your body if it's blowing. And allow there to be a space between your eyebrows. Soften your jaw, soften your forehead. And just allow your breath to be long, slow, and deep. And slowly open your eyes. Your belly, a little bit of a rub there. It's like you've made a big salad or a stew. Mixed a whole lot of different energetic ingredients together to start off the day, and maybe just move your legs up and down a few times. There we go. And thank you for joining me for sitting Qigong. In the middle of the day, we're on the edge of the Atlantic in Scarborough on the west coast of South Africa. We've just come through a massive fire. We've been surrounded by fire, actually had to evacuate, and very grateful to still be here. And the whole village is still here thanks to some amazing firefighters. See you again next time.